Hey YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is all about the Louis Vuitton Mini Bumbag. Yes, you heard it right. I got my hands on one of these little cuties, and I wanted to talk to you about the ins and outs of this bag, as well as the reason I am not keeping it. So I originally thought this bag would just be too small, and when I opened it up, I was pretty darn sure I was right. And I have to say that now, in hindsight, it is not right. It is a good size, despite its tiny, tiny dimensions. And so I'm going to show you what fits inside, and then I'm also going to let you know why I do not think this bag is a good addition to my collection, and for that reason, why I will not be keeping her. So let me give you a quick tour of the bag. If you look up front, she has Louis Vuitton stamped on the front, as well as the beautiful monogram pattern, which is lined up quite nicely with the pocket and the sides of the bag, as well as the top. They did a nice job getting the floors even. And there's the back. You can see that she slants in at the back here, and honestly, I was sort of confused about why they did that. And I'm still not sure, but it does rest up against the body quite nicely. There is an issue for me, and that is regarding this strap. If you look here, the keeper is fixed. So if you want to fully extend the strap, which I did, then you don't have the keeper holding the tail of the strap, and maybe it doesn't need it because it's short sticking out of the end, but I think that looks a bit weird. I do love the chain on this bag, and I will tell you that it is just a little bit thicker and just a little bit longer than the chain on the Boulogne bag. So I would feel like it would be a nice addition to my Louis Vuitton chain collection, but not a reason to keep this bag. Now, if I did end up being able to sell it to Fashionphile or Rebag without the chain, and I have submitted it that way so that I could potentially keep the chain, then I would be willing to sell it for a little less than what I paid for it, because these chains are worth some cash. But we'll just see what happens. I may end up returning the whole thing because it's just not worth doing that. But this little bag, what I will say is it packs a punch in terms of what it fits inside. Let's go ahead and check it out. So the zipper is buttery smooth, and unlike the high-rise bum bag, it has a dark interior. And by the way, I have a high-rise bum bag coming my way too, so hopefully I'll have a little better feelings about that bag than I do about this one. But I have all of my items inside except for my phone that I was carrying yesterday in my Valentino Roman stud bag, and they all fit, surprisingly. I mean, I'm shocked. So I have my nosebleed pack, and I have an AirPods case tied to go, and a feminine product. I have a pretty good size key fob, a little pouch that I keep medicine in. I have my Prada card holder, and I'm not going to flip it around because you can see my name on the cards on the back, but this holds 7 cards. And I have my little pouch that holds some odds and ends that might be sharp or pokey or dusty, like nail files. And then I also have a comb. And so the other videos you may have seen showing what will stay in this bag or what will fit in this bag are definitely accurate. It holds a lot. And I'm not going to put the items back inside because this is not my bag. I just wanted to try it out one time, and so I'm doing that with you so you can see what my items look like in it, because you've seen them fit in many other bags. Now, in this front compartment, I took a stack of cards that I might carry in my key clay, and these are just a stack of gift cards, so you can see there's quite a few there. And those all fit comfortably in the front. You could easily fit cash, like a significant chunk of cash wadded up in there with these cards, or probably twice as many cards as I have, although it would get a little bit trickier to get them out. You can also put coin in the front if you want to do that. Now, I didn't want to do that because, like I said, I'm not keeping this bag, so I don't want to expose it to dirty cash. But here is the card for this bag. Now, this bag retails for $2,030. So with 8% tax, it's about $2,180. So I'm either going to return the bag, or if Fashionphile or Rebag offers me a little bit less than that, but I get to keep the chain, I would definitely consider that. But certainly the easiest route is just to return this beauty and let somebody else snap her up full and complete. But anyhow, I was shocked with how much she held. The only thing I couldn't get in was my phone, but if I eliminate the card holder and put the 7 cards that were in that card holder up in the front pocket, my phone fits inside. And I have an iPhone 14 Pro, not the max size, but it fits like right along the back side. This is from my 13, but they're the same size. So let me go ahead and show you how she looks on the body. So this is on the longest setting. For me, I would prefer it to be just a hair lower, and I'm not a huge person, but I do have a decent sized chest, and so I feel like, you know, it's really probably designed to be worn on your chest, but for me, that's too big. Or perhaps on your waist. You could certainly fit it around your waist as well. You can get the drop length on this chain online. I can't remember the exact drop length. It's not super comfortable under my arm, and I don't have my items in anymore. I just took them out. So that, I mean, it's okay in a pinch, but I'm not sure about that. I'm also not sure about how far this dangles down. I feel like it's kind of a hazard, and it should be a little shorter, you know, just so where it drapes across the front, rather than being so long. I understand that so you can put it on your shoulder, but for me anyway, with this shirt, which I guess is a little bulkier than a summer top, it just doesn't feel super great under my arm with this chain. Now, again, I would love to keep this chain because it's a little chunkier and just a little longer than the one that comes with my Balloon bag. Let's go ahead and shorten this up, and I'm going to try it on my waist. There are a bunch of adjustments for the waist, and I'm getting down to about the longest. There's, let's see, how many more? There's one more. So if you're a pretty thin person, this might not work for you. It's certainly too big for me to be a belt bag because it's going over my hips. Now, if you want to bring it up a little higher and have it like that, then that certainly works. That's a pretty cute way to wear it, I suppose. But again, it's not what I'm looking for. If you want to spend another $1,000, you can buy one of these straps from Louis Vuitton, assuming they're in stock on the website, and then you would get a little mini coin purse with it as well, or the round coin purse, that is. And I would say that this is the length that I would be more comfortable carrying this bag at, and I have the strap extended all but like 3 inches or so. So that is another option. Of course, the vachetta on this is not treated like it is on this bag. If you want to go another route, you could go with a strap from the Louis Vuitton website. I believe this is very similar to the one that they have that is 16 millimeters on the Louis Vuitton website, and it is all vachetta. And I have tanned this strap. It didn't quite tan evenly, and I've been working on that. I've got it pretty even, except for the darn tabs. They tanned way darker, which is annoying. But it's a pretty good match for the bag. This is the shortest setting of this strap. And again, it's not the one from the Louis Vuitton website. This one went with the Speedy 20 from the Kusama collection. I bought it separately, but I do think that that's a nice length for this bag as well. If I were to keep this bag, I would likely wear it just like this. Last but not least, as far as straps go, I do like this bag with the pochette Matisse strap. I might actually prefer this to that vachetta strap that I just showed you, maybe because I am mad at that strap because it did not tan evenly. But this one from the pochette Matisse does not have any vachetta on it. You can get one though from Louis Vuitton that has a couple of vachetta bits, and that might look really nice with this accent piece on the front of the mini bum bag, as well as the accent pieces on the sides. So you do have options that are available from Louis Vuitton for the mini bum bag, but for me, I think it's kind of sad that you pay $2,030 for a bum bag plus tax, which gets it up near $2,200, and the strap that you have isn't going to be big enough for at least half the people out there, because Probably half of you are bigger and half of you are smaller than me. I'm pretty average. So that's kind of annoying to me, and it really jacks up the price of an already expensive tiny bag. So for those reasons, this beauty is out the door, but I want to show you what I'm keeping instead. I have this beautiful Speedy 20, which you've seen many times before, but this is the competition for me for the mini bum bag, this and the Prada Re-edition. I feel like the Prada Re-edition holds about the same as the mini bum bag, even though it looks a little bigger. And the nice thing about the Prada bag is the inserts that you can get for it do accommodate card slots, because there is enough room in that bag for that, so you can keep your cards in the Prada Re-edition organized. While I'm talking about the Prada, let's have a side-by-side so you can see the difference. You can tell that the Prada looks a fair amount bigger, but it doesn't really hold that much more. It just lets your items be more organized inside. And I think it would just be a bit easier to carry with the strap that it comes with being the adjustable guitar style strap, and the strap drop being just a little bit longer to carry more comfortably. So Zoomoni was generous, and they gifted me another insert that I want to show you inside the Speedy 20. This is a 1.2 millimeter thickness, and so far in my Speedy 20, when I've carried it, I have not used an organizer, but it does only have the one pocket right here. So I'm excited to try this. I believe the color of this is berry something, and I'm not a fan of the red inside. I know a lot of people are, but I thought I would cover it up with something that was pretty similar to the red, but just ever so slightly warmer, or I don't know if that's warm when you bring a little bit of pink into it, but you can see there, I'm a bigger fan of the burgundy. I'm not sure how well that matches, but I have seen color blocking with this burgundy color and red before, and I've always liked it. I actually have a coach strap with a red stripe and primarily this color, so I'm gonna go with it. But look how well that fits, and it still lets my Speedy 20 be a little bit squishy, which is what I was going for. I like my bags to be squishy gushy, and the 1.2 millimeter thickness allows for just that. So let's put my pouch inside, my Tide, my feminine product, and my comb, my card holder, my key clay, and my nosebleed pouch, and my AirPods case. And I'm gonna put the nosebleed pouch in one of the little pockets inside. See, look, I have oodles of room in there. I have some cash that I'm gonna put in the side pocket. And if you notice those two pockets, that's what I was talking about as being a great spot to put your cards. I can put most of them in one pocket and the last few in the same pocket with the nosebleed pouch. And so there we go. I have it all loaded up, and look at how much space I have left in this bag. I can even throw my phone in there and still have gobs of room for glasses. I could fit a small drink in there. I mean, just tons of space in this gorgeous little bag. So I want to thank Zoomoni for sending me this insert, and I am now an affiliate with Zoomoni. So if you use my discount code, which I'll pop right here, then I do get a small percentage of the sale that doesn't cost you anything extra, but I would greatly appreciate it. And I do absolutely love their organizers. They're very well made, very well sewn, and they all seem to fit the bags that I have just perfectly. So that's all she wrote. I am not keeping the mini bum bag. It is a cute bag, but it's just not for me. I want to thank you all for sticking with me and watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It's the @ symbol, then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.